Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is August 29, 2024. Here is another daily analysis. All right, it's just we got NVIDIA earning yesterday after hours. Market had very volatile session, I should say. Still, volatility is high, and I believe that we will have more volatility down the road. S&P 500 went all the way up early session, kind of like a pretty nice candle all the way up, challenging this high and then coming back down later at the session. Going down right now, S&P 500 is still forming a bit consolidation here. So you see that it's kind of like a gap down, going all the way up and then coming back down just below this trend line. So if you just look at this, we are kind of like here at the very important level. So here is the bottom, October 27, 2023. Here is the April bottom. We had a breakthrough to the downside, went up, consolidation, but today we just got close below this. So is this bearish or bullish? I should say we can't say based on this, but obviously we just got a rejection from the top. So still bullish consolidation, still holding up very well compared to the other indexes like Russell and Nasdaq. And we will get to Nasdaq as well. But US 30 hit the high, hit the new all-time high. And I should say still a market can have like a more pullback for S&P 500 getting into this important area, which is 5,400. So 54 to 5,500 is very important level. Market just close above 5,600. You know that 56 is very important session. If we get below 5,600, lots of options actually are gonna just hedge to the downside. So gamma is gonna squeeze to the negative side, and we will have more acceleration to the downside. Right now, we are kind of like at the very boundary. Still, we will give market benefit of doubt. Stochastic momentum is giving us a sell signal. It's kind of like a confirming that we don't get a kind of like a parabolic move to the upside. MACD is just sliding down. But it doesn't mean that we can get to the downside. We need to get more price action to confirm. I see lots of weaknesses in different important names, especially semiconductor folks. So we will get to that one in this video. Stay tuned by end of this video because we're going to cover semiconductors, and you will see that when semi is wrong or semi fails, you should better bail. So semi was not participating today in today's rally, especially NVIDIA. NVIDIA just got hammered 6% today. So we will get to that one as well. Moving on to Nasdaq, which was a positive session for Nasdaq. But as you see here, Nasdaq had a very nice rebound to the upside, still kind of like forming this. I should say this is, we can call this as like a bull flag. Right now, it's just forming here above a 19,000. And here's the top 19,400. So for NASDAQ, 19,000 to 19,400 is kind of like a critical level for now. If we break through above this, we stay above this in a daily candle, we can see some kind of like an uptick to the upside. But if we get kind of like a below this tomorrow, this is going to be very important just because tomorrow is going to be weekly candle close as well. And that's going to accelerate more downside. Potentially, we are getting back to this wide range bar, which is going to be the scenario, I should say, not for tomorrow, but September. When September is coming, the worst month for a stock market like a seasonality is September. And the performance of September is usually weak, especially later part of the September or second half of the September is going to be weak. So we will get to that one as well. So right now, Nasdaq is lagging, obviously, like Russell 2000 is lagging, and Dow Jones is leading, and which is not good. Basically, this is not good for the market. Stochastic momentum for Nasdaq is getting kind of like a pretty close to overbought condition, or sorry, oversold condition. But look at this. This is MACD. MACD is already giving us a sell signal, which is, even if we see a bounce, that's going to be short-lived, and we are going to stay here for a long time. So momentum is shifting to the downside for NASDAQ, especially in semiconductor area. I know that lots of people are saying this is a bull flag, this is a bull flag, but this one can fail. Like we have a very nice bull flag in NVIDIA. We will get to that one, and look what happened today. So we will see how it goes. Let me just, before getting to the Dow, let me go to 2 hours chart, which is my favorite actually for the intraday session. If you remember, yesterday we were talking about this level. So this level, I was mentioning, even if you haven't seen my yesterday video, I was mentioning about this level is going to be a fantastic buy, just because lots of institutions orders are sitting here. And look what happened. So substantial rally to the upside, pretty close to 19,600. And we just got hammered after that long, or I should say wide range bar. Candle is coming down before the bottom here, at least for a bounce. This is a nice shadows here, just because these ones are kind of like a very, very interesting when we got break through here. So we got kind of like a bounce to the upside. I should say this bounce can be short-lived. If we get roll over to the downside again after hitting 19,400, then we can see some kind of like a lower low is coming, potentially getting into 18,000 channel. So that usually when market is getting like this and consolidating in a very, very unsymmetrical chart like this, so we should worry about it at least for short term. Moving on to US 30, Dow just hit new all-time high, nominal new all-time high, and closing new all-time high today. So Dow is getting to important level. So this is the level that I just pointed. This can be a sell signal, or kind of like a top information for Dow at least. So once we trigger that one, it just got a sell signal. The second time, obviously, it's getting just more than this. But this is kind of like an ending diagonal that I see in Dow Jones. If you go to, let's say, a 1 hour chart, you see that. So even if 1 hour actually doesn't show properly, let's go to 4 hours chart. So in 4 hours chart, you see that we are kind of like seeing very exhaustive rally to the upside. So we don't see a nice breakthrough. So whenever we get above this 41,000, we got rejected. And also we had support here as well. So if we just get below, I should say, everyone needs to keep an eye on this. So this is 4 hours chart. If we get below this important trend line here, we are going to have a substantial downside tick to 39,300 area. So just keep an eye on this trend line, because below that, it's going to be very, very empty. And here is the level that I have. So if we get below this, this is the box that we should just have a look as like a first support here for the Dow Jones. So we will get back to this chart potentially tomorrow or next week. But I should say this is very important. Moving on to gold. Gold had a nice move to the upside, keep holding up nicely. This is a nice bullish consolidation prior this neckline. So I should say precious metals can squeeze higher. 26 to 2,700 is coming down the road. And I believe that when it gets there, we should kind of like a sell or gold, just because, I mean, like if take a profit of it, because we have lots of good, not lots of, but we have good allocation on gold and silver mines especially, so we can just take profit out of it as well. Moving on to silver, which is kind of like a consolidating here nicely. I was waiting for silver to just a small dip here for a next bounce, and that's going to be a fantastic scenario for silver. So we can get three lower highs while challenging this. This is going to be a bull flag, and we can just get squeezed to the higher price, 32, 34, and 3,500. $35 per ounce is coming for silver. So I believe that silver can be shiny, especially when inflation is coming back, which I believe inflation is coming back. And you will see that lots of charts, especially in commodity, that's signaling for inflation is coming back. The next chart is going to be crude, and crude a nice positive day today. So crude is holding up very nicely. So again, some people are saying, hey, Ali, why you don't short crude while you're waiting for a final spike to the low? Well, I don't short. I'm waiting for this to buy. So that's my point. When you're waiting for something to buy, you don't short it. You don't want to be Einstein, or you don't want to be like the smartest guy in the market. So my strategy is, yeah, I know that it's kind of like a bearish momentum, but looks like the structure is shifting to the upside. We are seeing like a series of support and also small higher low here. So here's the higher low as well. So if we break through, I should say, we may not see another spike down, and we can just getting back to the upside, which I believe crude is gonna just form a multi-month bottom here if it gets there. So if it gets there, it doesn't mean that it's gonna be guaranteed get there. But if it gets here, I'm gonna buy with two hands. So that's my strategy, right? So when you're waiting for buying opportunity, you don't short anything. You're just waiting like a hunter, just grabbing your gun and waiting for the animal is coming to you. So when your hunt is coming to you, you're gonna shot. You don't shoot before the trap, right? So you're gonna just release your secret, release your kind of like a location. Where are you hitting? So right now, I'm just waiting for crude is coming back to here for buying opportunity. I'm not shorting this, right? All right, so let's move on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin had like a positive day like the other ones. It's rejected, and also we should see some kind of like a bearish momentum is coming. Actually, this chart is very, very nice to see that. We're going to go back potentially to 48,000. So we'll see how it goes. Ethereum is the same. Like we just got a rejection middle of this white range bar going down. Bond yield is just forming a positive candle today. Not a bad session overall, but I should say any spike could follow with another drop to the downside. Treasuries just a gap down, but getting higher as well today. So Treasury hold up very nicely. I should say this is a very nice bull flag here. It's just forming, and I'm waiting for a trigger to the upside. So if it gets above 99 to 100, I should say Treasury can go 103 to 105 down the road. So this is, to be honest, this is nice bull flag here. VIX just 8% down, but it's not getting down substantially. So VIX is forming a bottom here. This is a very extreme low. And if we get some kind of like a bullish momentum to the upside, you shouldn't be surprised at all. I'm not. Dixie, just a move higher today. 34 cents up, not a bad session. Dixie just getting into very important nominal low here. We can see some kind of like another bounce to 102, a maximum 103, and then coming back down again below 100, which is my foreseeable scenario for Dixie. And dollar is going to get bigger and bigger. Magma indicator, I know it was positive, but look at the rejection. So it is not bullish candle. All bulls actually are kind of like a toasted, especially last hour of session. Apple breakout, but look at the candle here. This is not the way that you want to see a breakout. So this is kind of like an exhaustive candle, abandoned baby, potentially a doji bar, just with a gap. If tomorrow we will see a gap down, I should say this is a nice reversal, and we can see more downside is coming for Apple as well. So wait and see for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be weekly close for lots of charts, for all charts, I should say. Amazon, just getting up today, but look at the candle here. The bulls are not strong. I know it was positive, but just because the momentum at the beginning of the year, of the day. Meta, just $1.44 up. Rejection at the top. Microsoft was one of the strongest one at the early morning, but look the rejection here. So as I said, this chart is sick. So this is my kind of like a code for Microsoft these days. Google just getting down, actually can't hold up positive. Google is very sick. It's already got a cancer, and we can see some kind of like H pattern. If we get another H pattern, we're going to see another potential a drop to here, which is going to be a fantastic buying opportunity if you ask me. So Netflix is just forming still a bullish consolidation, not a bad session. Hold up, Netflix is just consolidating at all-time high. Tesla, look at that. Tesla was a 3% up today, but look at the candle here. So the candle is not strong at all. So we just barely positive today, 0.26% to the upside. Not a bad session for Tesla, but I believe if Tesla goes below 200, it's going to accelerate the pressure down to 167 to 187. SMH, which is semiconductor index. So that's what I'm saying. Lots of people are saying this is a bull flag. I'm not sure if this is a bull flag, to be honest, because yes, the chart looks like bull flag, but it can easily fail to the downside, especially to this gap. So um, um, just because NVIDIA did the same. SOX, the same pattern here. So this is kind of like forming a nice bull flag, but I'm not sure if it's going to get back to the upside, especially look at this, Taiwan Semiconductor. Rejection from the top. So 175, 176 was rejected, and 169 now close. Negative day today. AMD, negative day today. So it's just going down as well. NVIDIA just hammered today. This is a bull flag. This is beautiful bull flag. Earning was fantastic, but market didn't like it. So when you see this drop, you should expect more drop is coming, and potentially this is going to be the area 106 to 112 is coming down the road, and NVIDIA can, I believe, if it doesn't hold this 106, it can go easily down. So if you haven't watched my video, 118 is very, very important level for NVIDIA. So look at that. Here is the lots of rejection or lots of support here. Right now we are here. If we get below, NVIDIA may see here, bounce, and then boom, coming down. So we'll see how it goes with this. Texas Instrument just getting to new all-time high, coming back down. After hours, it just got attention, but not that much. That's one of the, I should say, few semiconductors today is positive, at least in my list, just one. Lam Research going down today. This chart is lagging, and this bull flag fails, obviously. So this is going to be the future of SMH, I believe, and we can go to the lower low. XLF, new all-time high. Bank spiders or financial spiders, they're just rocking. Visa was fantastic today, just went up nicely. KBE, got positive, still bullish consolidation. KRE, the same pattern here, just that got bullish momentum, but sellers took control. JP Morgan, a new all-time high. Dragonfly Doji at the top. We got it sometimes, but I'm not sure if this is going to be the final one. Still momentum is high. Goldman Sachs $6.77 up. Bank of America, nice bullish consolidation. Seems like the trigger for the upside for another potential 42 to 42.50. And Wells Fargo, Dragonfly Doji at the top, just right at this white range bar. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to GDX, which is a gold miner ETF. They're just nicely going higher, and it's forming a bull flag. While gold is positive, GDX is positive, cycle is positive. I'm kind of like looking for this bull flag to trigger to the upside. 43 is coming, so this is let it consolidate here, because I believe a more upside move is coming with these names. GDXJ, the same pattern here. AEM actually is the same pattern here. Newmont broke out already to the upside. 57 is coming. 51 was very, very important level, but 57 is coming down the road. Franco-Nevada is forming a bull flag. This is laggard as well, but I believe that if this one goes up, we can see some kind of like a nice bullish momentum, at least to here to 132 again, while this top was there. So we'll see how it goes. Gold Barrick nicely moving higher, and Gold Barrick, I believe, at 24 is coming after 21.41. Moving on to XLE, which is Energy Spider, just nicely going higher. Well, I put this cycle here, and lots of people are saying, okay, we should short it. No, I wouldn't. Let's say if my cycle is wrong. So why should I short it when I'm looking for this area as a buying opportunity, folks? It is exactly the same like crude. I'm okay if this one is just going higher, but if it goes down to this area, I'm going to buy with two hands, as I said. So waiting for this to trigger. XOP actually going higher today, so we will wait. We will wait. So this is nice bullish consolidation. If it turns down, it's going to go down to this area, 120, 122, and then we can go higher. OH, the same pattern here. It's kind of like a bear flag. It's not that strong. pattern here is forming. Exxon, it's nice bullish consolidation, choppy here. There is no signal of a crack or something that getting to the downside. Chevron is just forming a nice bear flag. However, this bear flag has this shadow. So I don't like this shadow because that can screw up the pattern. Today we got nice uptake, so we will give Chevron benefit of doubt. But if it gets down here, we're gonna buy as well. So I'm gonna go play with XLE if it gives us opportunity, and Oxy and Exxon as well. So we will see how it goes. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.